see has been running like a waterfall.
Alright guys, so it's 7 a.m. and I just woke up. We have a trip that we'll be embarking on to Scotland, so we will need to do the preparation and then pack our things and try to get to Scotland. The train is supposed to leave somewhere 11:45. So usually I go with because it's gonna be a 4-day trip, a 4-day night trip, so I will have to go with my laptop obviously. So now I'm on my way to Edinburgh train station. I arrived at the train station exactly 11 a.m. and because it was 11th November, we were asked to observe 2 minutes of silence in remembrance of people who died in conflict and war. You might be wondering how I ended up in this situation. So ever since I moved into the UK, I have never traveled outside England. I know it may sound a bit confusing to some of you, but hold on a minute, let me explain. So UK is made up of 4 countries. That's England, Northern Ireland, Wales and Scotland. Why they haven't land at the end of 3 countries out of these 4? Maybe because UK itself is an island? Well, that's just by the way. Let's get back to the main subject. I have been working for this company for a year and some months, and I've never really taken a break. So it's getting to the end of the year. As we all know Christmas is approaching, I received a message from a line manager technically asking me to take an annual leave. I wasn't in for it because I wanted to work for my money. Therefore, she ended up booking compulsory annual leave for me. Blessings they say can sometimes come in disguise, so I decided to make good out of this situation. Take a seat as I share my boring journey to Scotland with you. Airports are wide. 1 minute you are confident, the next minute you are emptying your pocket like you are being arrested. Security, they look at me like I don't trust them. Now I'm just here pretending I know where I'm going, working with purpose, but with absolutely no idea. I came here early thinking I'll be organized, but somehow I'm still rushing like my gate is hiding from me.
Location of the emergency exits is shown on. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin, all are fitted with.
Touchdown in Edinburgh. The first thing I realized, I have no clue where I'm going, but I'm walking like I do. Then comes the tram tickets machine. After pressing random buttons with confidence I don't deserve, boom, ticket was secured. Finally made it to the hotel, and honestly at this point I'm hoping they have Wi-Fi and a bed that doesn't judge me. Walking into the lobby like I'm a seasonal traveler.
Parking for tonight.
No.
What was your day so far? 301. Busy. Thank you very much for choosing our hotel. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask. We have 24 hours available.
Right,
thank you and enjoy your stay.
Walking into the lobby, you immediately feel like you've stepped into a modern social lounge, not just a check-in spot. The floors are sleek and dark, and there are very quiet corners filled with sofas and cozy lighting. It has been a long day. Alright, welcome to my humble temporary kingdom. Well, with my first impression, it looks clean, modern, and definitely nicer and way bigger than my actual bedroom at home. Edinburgh. It has been a whole hell of a journey because at the beginning of the journey I missed the bus that was supposed to take me to the train station. So I had to book a taxi, and then from there I didn't know I was supposed to make a change as well. So I moved from one train station to the other. I made a change at Ellie, and then from Ellie I made the journey to the Stansted airport. While arriving at the airport, the check-in and everything, even though it's a domestic flight, but you go through the same process as the international travelers also do. And unfortunately, the flight also delayed about 40 minutes, which has been a whole hell of a journey. But the good thing is currently I'm in Edinburgh. I like the room I was given. Alright guys, so first thing first, I will need to go and find something to eat. I'm really starving. I've made dinner reservations downstairs. So come with me, let's go have something to eat. Literally, I've been here for about 20 minutes. I'm still waiting for my food. After a long wait, dinner was served. Well, it looks very appetizing, but I didn't really enjoy it because it wasn't my kind of food. but it was the only thing that I could relate on the menu that was given. The next morning, I dragged myself out of bed like a responsible adult, or at least someone was pretending to be one. The station was calm, the kind of calmness that makes you wonder if you've missed something important. But no, it's just a peaceful Scottish morning. So after a long walk, I decided to go in for one of the finest pan pizza, and it was really delicious as compared to the dinner I had a day before that. Night hits differently in Edinburgh. The city doesn't get louder. The streets glow with calm, golden light, and suddenly everything feels a bit more magical. Maybe that's just me being dramatic. Edinburgh is confusing in the best way. One street looks super modern. One moment you turn, boom, you are back in the 1900s again. It's like the city can't decide if it's upgrading or it's just showing off its history. The Scott Monument is one of Edinburgh's most famous landmarks, built in 1840s to honor the Scottish writer Sir Walter Scott. It's a huge Gothic tower, and it's also known as the second largest monument in the world dedicated to a writer. Soft life activated.
So your tears.
Just me in the pool floating like pieces my full-time job. The water is calm, the world is quiet, and for a moment everything feels lighter. If relaxation had a thriller, this would be it.
You should know some things will hurt.
The whole trip didn't just end in Edinburgh. The next day, I took another journey, this time to the second largest city of Scotland, Glasgow. A quick trip, but an important one, because I was meeting an old friend and together we formed the very first episode of my story series. Thank you guys for being part of this journey, and if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. Also watch out for the first episode of my story, as well as a video on Edinburgh Castle. Peace out.